Today I'm going to talk about my favorite mechanism in Downforce. Downforce is a car racing game that I played for the first time this past weekend. I played it twice because I really loved it. I bought it, I don't have it yet, but I really enjoyed it. And I really admire one of the components in this game and how it impacts a number of different decisions you can make in the game. That component are these cards. You can see this at the beginning of the game. You're dealt this hand of cards, except for this yellow card on the left. I'll get to that in a second. And these cards tell you how far you're going to move different cars in the race every time you take a turn. So on your turn in this game, you'll choose one of these cards from hand. You'll play it, and then starting from top to bottom, you'll move. Say on this one, you move the blue car 6 spaces, then the red car 5 spaces, then the green car 4 spaces, and so on down the list. This simple system has a huge impact on the decisions you make in the game. Now, the initial hand is random, and you never draw more cards. This is all you get. But this randomness, and it might feel a little bit lucky, but there's so many decisions that go into how you use these cards that it doesn't end up feeling like luck. It just feels like variability and randomness. So the first decision you make is which car you want. So you'll get this hand of cards and you'll say, which color do I have lots of in high numbers? And as you can see here, I probably should have gone for the red card because I had a red 5 over here, over there. I have a red 5 here. I have a red 6 up there. But it's an auction, so I think I may have gotten outbid for the red car. Instead, I ended up choosing the yellow car. When you choose the car, you get a card representing only that color, so I get to move the yellow car 8 spaces. And I had some other yellow numbers over here, so I thought I might be moving the yellow car a fair amount. So the first, off the bat, even though the cards you get are random, the car you choose is not. It's determined based on an auction. The second impact this has is that even though this is a game of there's some blocking in the game. So you can see on the track in the background here, there are some places that are a little hard to see up here, but there's some more narrow places on this track where only one car can move. And so there might be times where your car might jet ahead and block other cars, or you might be blocked by other cars. Even though there's that element in this game of blocking, there's a lot of positive player interaction too, because whenever you play one of these cards from hand, you're not just moving, like if I play this one to move my yellow car 6 spaces, I'm not just moving the yellow car 6 spaces, I'm also moving, what is this, purple? Black. I'm moving the black car 4 spaces, and the red car 2 spaces, the green car 1 space. So there's always this feeling that that you have the potential to help other players, and even though you're also probably trying to block them at times and trying to use these cards in such a way that they don't benefit you. So like on this card, I might try to play this at a time that the green car can't move very far, and so I would get more benefit from my car by using that card. So there's this nice positive player interaction happening, even though it is a bit of a take that game. The last element I really like is that even though you're trying to get your car across the finish line first, you're also betting at 3 different times throughout the race on which car you think will actually win the race. And so at different times in the race, when this betting happens, you'll look at your hand of cards and you'll think, you're not only looking at the board to see which car is the furthest ahead, but you're also looking at your cards to figure out, for the remaining cards that I'm going to play, who else am I going to be helping? So in this hand of cards, I might start betting on the red card. If this was my hand late in the game, I would have fewer cards, but close to it. So even though there's this element of randomness, like you don't know what the other players are going to play, you have control over the cards that you're going to play, and you know that these cars have the potential of moving this far along the track. So it adds in an element of betting where it can feel random sometimes in games. You have a sense of agency in this game based on the information you have in your hand and your choice to play or not play those cards. I really like this mechanism, this card mechanism, and how it impacts every aspect of the game. And it's just really cool. I'd love to hear your favorite mechanism in Downforce if you have one, or your favorite mechanism in a racing game. Thanks.